Imagine walking into a store, picking up the latest iPhone, a pair of designer sneakers, or even filling your cart with groceries, and walking out without paying a single cent up front. No credit card, no loan application, just a few clicks, and the product is yours. Sounds like magic, right? That's the promise of buy now, pay later. It feels like free money, the ultimate life hack that lets you live big today and worry about payments tomorrow. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. This magic trick comes with a hidden cost. Behind the shiny ads and easy approvals lies a financial trap that's quietly drowning millions of people in debt. And the most dangerous part, most don't even realize it's happening until it's already too late. Buy now, pay later. The hidden debt trap no one talks about. Buy now, pay later services promise convenience, instant gratification, and flexibility. The message is clear. Don't wait. Get what you want today and worry about the cost later. From clothes and electronics to groceries and travel, millions of people are embracing this payment method. But behind the shiny marketing, there's a side to buy now, pay later that almost no one talks about. And that hidden side may be silently dragging millions into a dangerous cycle of debt. The rise of buy now, pay later, or BNPL, has been explosive. In just a few short years, companies like Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, and Zip have gone from niche services to global giants, processing billions of dollars in transactions. Retailers love it because it encourages shoppers to spend more. Consumers love it because it feels like free money. With just a few taps, you can split your purchase into easy installments, often with zero interest. On the surface, it looks like a financial win-win. But dig deeper, and the picture becomes far less rosy. The first hidden trap is the illusion of affordability. When you're told you only have to pay $25 today instead of $100, your brain instantly perceives the item as cheaper. Suddenly, what seemed expensive is within reach. Retailers know this psychology well. They know you're far more likely to buy if the cost feels smaller, even though the total amount hasn't changed at all. Over time, this leads shoppers to buy things they otherwise wouldn't. Studies show that people spend up to 40% more when using BNPL compared to paying with cash or a debit card. What feels like a budgeting tool is often just a clever sales tactic to make you overspend. The second trap is the debt stacking problem. Unlike credit cards, which usually have strict limits, buy now, pay later, companies often let you take on multiple plans at the same time. You could be paying off a pair of sneakers, a new phone, some kitchenware, and even groceries, all in separate installments across different apps. At first, those $20 or $30 payments don't seem like much, but when they pile up, they can overwhelm your budget. People quickly lose track of how many payments they owe and to whom. This makes it easy to miss deadlines, rack up late fees, and fall into a spiral of debt. Then comes the fine print. BNPL. Companies often advertise zero interest. And yes, if you pay on time, you may avoid interest. But miss just one payment, and suddenly you're hit with penalties, late fees, or in some cases, retroactive interest that stretches back to the original purchase date. Worse, if you can't pay, your account may be sent to collections, hurting your credit score in ways you never expected. These hidden consequences rarely show up in the ads, but they're very real for millions of users. Another overlooked risk is the impact on your financial awareness. With credit cards, you typically get a statement at the end of each month summarizing your spending. With BNPL, your payments are scattered across different providers, different apps, and different due dates. There's no single snapshot of how much debt you've taken on. That fragmentation makes it incredibly easy to underestimate your total obligations. You may feel like you're managing your money wisely, until suddenly you're juggling 8 or 9 different payments you can't keep up with. The most dangerous aspect of BNPL is how it targets young and financially vulnerable consumers. Credit cards require credit checks, income verification, and sometimes even rejection if you don't qualify. BNPL, by contrast, is frictionless. In most cases, there are no hard credit checks, no barriers, and no real pause to ask, can you afford this? That's why the majority of BNPL users are millennials and Gen Z shoppers, people still building their financial foundations. While older generations may hesitate before taking on debt, younger ones are being encouraged to normalize it as a routine part of shopping. The risk? A generation conditioned to buy on credit without fully grasping the long-term consequences. Retailers know exactly what they're doing. BNPL has become a powerful psychological tool. Imagine you're at checkout for a $200 purchase. The screen tells you, pay just $50 today. That sounds harmless, even responsible. But it's not just marketing. It's manipulation. Your brain processes the smaller number as a deal, lowering your resistance. That's why many BNPL services are integrated right into online checkouts, sitting side by side with PayPal and credit cards. They're not just offering a payment method, they're nudging you to buy more than you planned. But the story doesn't end with consumers. There's another layer. How BNPL companies profit. They don't just make money from late fees. They charge retailers a fee, often higher than credit card processors, to offer their service. Retailers happily pay because BNPL boosts sales. Some studies show that retailers see up to a 30% increase in average order value when they add BNPL options. This means the whole system is designed around one thing, getting you to spend more, not helping you manage your budget. Another strategy is to track everything. If you do use BNPL, write down every purchase, the total cost, and the exact due dates. Treat it like a bill you can't miss. Don't rely on push notifications, because if your phone is off or you miss the alert, you'll be on the hook for late fees. Building awareness is your strongest defense. Finally, consider why you're using BNPL in the first place. Is it for convenience, or is it because you can't afford the item up front? If it's the latter, then BNPL isn't solving your problem, it's just delaying it. True financial health comes from living within your means, saving for what you want, and avoiding debt that doesn't build value. The truth is, buy now, pay later is not a budgeting tool. It's not a money hack. It's a debt system designed to make you spend more. For some, it can be useful if managed carefully, but for many, it's a slippery slope into financial stress. The marketing paints it as freedom, but the reality often feels like chains. So the next time you see that friendly button at checkout, pause for a moment. Remember that there's no such thing as free money. Ask yourself, are you buying the item, or are you buying into a system designed to profit from your future debt? Because once you step into the buy now, pay later cycle, getting out isn't always as easy as it seemed going in. So, the next time you see that tempting button offering to split your payments, remember, it's not just a simple convenience, it's debt in disguise. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into the financial truths they don't want you to know. And share this with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and let us know. Have you ever used buy now, pay later? Was it helpful, or did it turn into a trap? Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay smart, stay informed, and take control of your money.